on 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
On the carry.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Geno Atkins got home that time. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Logan Wilson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Burrow.
On the slant, complete to Green.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger to the right side to Eric Ebron. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Ebron. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Roethlisberger hands to James.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Mike Daniels able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Now Burrow on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Complete to Jones.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
now it's Burrow. Green's got it over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 31 yards.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Able to find Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
For A.J. Green.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. This one hauled in by Sample. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
The 8-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete here.
Burrow's pass.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Sutton on the return.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
7 yards, the pickup there.
6-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns that have the lead in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Antonio Brown, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
The
line.
Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Mixon with a first down carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Roethlisberger. Big hold of the 30. Ebron with it over the middle. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41.
There's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Smith-Schuster.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ben to throw again. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Connor. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, a run with Connor. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Roethlisberger. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now left side on the swing pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
They'll run on 1st down. Nixon.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
It's 2nd and
on 2nd down. Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Steelers. And a big turning point here in the 2nd half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. To return it, Darius Phillips.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now.
At the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Burrow on 3rd down. And able to find Green. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Burrow able to find Sample. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
at the 43-yard
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
and 7.
Burrow with a throw caught by Green.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And the Bengals
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the Steelers.
To the air again, Burrow.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
Complete to
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st down, Cincinnati.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
and he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score.
18.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Sutton on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each